Hey everyone, I'm Kaizo, an intermediate 3D modeler, and welcome to my new series where I take on 3D modeling challenges to level up my skills and push my creativity even further. In each episode, I'll pick a theme and try to create something cool, from characters and props to full environments. Along the way, I'll share my process, mistake, and what I learned so you can grow with me too. If you're into 3D art or just love watching creative builds come to life, make sure to stick around and maybe even join me in some of these challenges. Alright, let's jump into the first one. For the first thing, what I'm gonna do is select everything and delete the default cube. Pretty generic, right? And right after, I'm gonna press Shift A and bring back the cube because I need the cube. How am I gonna make stuff if I don't have the cube? Okay, so for the first episode, I'm thinking let's do something simple but very essential. Trees. Like, you need trees for everything, right? You need trees in game environments like forest, mountain, beach, city, villages. Everything requires trees. So let's do the first thing. First day, trees. Now I'm not just gonna make one or two types of. I'll try and make various types of trees, and I'm gonna keep them very low poly because I want them to be optimized for game engines. Because if you make it too highly, if you make it too high poly, your game's gonna take a lot of vertices and it's gonna lag a lot. That's why game engines try to keep things low poly and put the details into textures. But for this, I'm just gonna use a simple color palette texture. Now, where can I get a color palette texture might be your question. For that, I recommend Lost Specs. Now, Lost Specs is a website where you can get color palettes and a lot of stuff like in 2D. But for this, I'm just gonna go for the palette. Just go to Lost Spec, click palettes, and you'll be in this window where you can pick palettes for color. Now I'm gonna look around and find something that gives me trees. Now this one's pretty smooth. It got green, it's got some brown. I think I'll go with this one. Yeah, this is the one. I'm just gonna go with 32 because one is too small. I mean, it is small if you zoom in, but 32 feels like a decent size. Okay, I'm just gonna download this. Like, just click save as and say tree color. I'm gonna save it as tree color. Yours is up to yours, man. Okay, there it goes. Now I have my tree color, and now let's get back to Blender. In Blender, I'm gonna select my cube and give itself. If you go to the material tab and get a new material, I'm gonna name it tree color palette. Boom. And in the base color, there's a little yellow dot. Click that. Go to image texture and hit open. Find your stupid tree color. Okay, it's not stupid, my bad. I'm trying to be cool while making you guys look like a fool. Alright, let's see. Where's my tree? Was my tree at Lebowski? Okay, I feel old. Yo, what the hell? Where's my tree? Give me a sec, I'm gonna find my tree. I'm just gonna search tree. Okay, found it. Open image. Boom. What the hell? Okay, now once I did, it looks really weird, right? It looks weird. Okay, so for that, I'm just gonna go into material preview, and I'm gonna go into UV editing. In UV editing, select material preview, select UV. Now go to edit mode and select the whole UV selected. Press S, 0. Boom. Now this little dot is gonna determine our color. So I'm gonna put it in here. Already looking brown, looking sharp. Go to object mode, and boom, you got it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to mature. I'm gonna go back to mature mode, normal mode. I'm gonna make it color to texture. I'm gonna turn on shadows. I'm gonna give it a bit of nice lookingness. Gonna give it rigid, valley up. Now it looks, give this some sharp edges. I really love those sharpness. For low poly, it looks really good. Okay, so now let's get back into, let me just pull that out a little. Okay, or let's just go back to layout mode. In layout mode, what I'm gonna do is make a base out of it. Press N, go to back to edit mode, select it, GG1, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go turn on X-ray mode, put in 1. If you guys have any question, just put it in the comment section. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select it all as and scale it on the X, no, scale, go to S, X, Shift, G. So I'm gonna scale it like that. Boom. Now this is looking pretty nice if I say so myself. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put some loop cuts on it. I was trying to show you a basic key shape. I'm gonna do is put a shape. Boom. Go back and S to scale. Boom. Some tree. Go ahead, Alt select, Shift. Now select. Shift Z. Boom. Put it over the right. And boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I'm gonna make you hop around a bit. Boom. That's 2. That's a small one. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a loop cut here and make all of them Alt E individual faces. Now all will go up like that. Okay, that's not how I'm supposed to do it. This one go up like that. Okay, that was a mistake. Control right, boom. Control right, boom. Control right, boom. Now turn on this and S. Boom. Looking smaller already. And this for turn on edge mode and looking sharp. Rotate that a little. Small it down. Rotate it like that. And boom. Now this one. Rotate it like that. And finally this one. Go like that. Boom. Boom. S to scale. S to scale. S to scale. E2. Okay. Now, look at that. A simple tree base. All I can do is just go back to object mode and get some icospheres. Make them small or big. Or just put some like there. Duplicate. Duplicate. Put it over there. This one, put it over here. and duplicate another one. Boom. And what I can do is duplicate another one, put it in there, make it big. Look at that. Generate tree. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select all of this and give them all the tree color material. Select all. Yeah. And so this one, tree color material, tree color material, tree color material, tree color. Now go back to UV with editing mode and go to object mode, select all the tree faces, go to edit mode and select all of it, select S0, create that dot and grab them to this. Boom. There you go, boys. Tree. You can add more icospheres like this. Boom. Small it out. Boom. Another icosphere. Boom. Boom. This is the most generic ass tree you're gonna get. We're not gonna keep it. For this, select it all. Control J. Turn into active selection. Control A. All transform. Generic tree. Get out of here. Next, we're gonna get ourselves a cylinder. Mesh, cylinder. Boom. Low poly, so only it counts. Good. Now, go to edit mode. GZ1. Look up from the top. S to scale. Turn off proportional. Shift G, turn it into a small boy, and go to this X-ray mode, vertex selection, boom. Go to paste selection, turn that into small boy. Now, few cuts, and boom. Why few cuts? Is because we're gonna be expanding it a little in places, actually, so it looks like a proper tree. Also give it a little bit curvature, but not too much, because it's not your average tree. Okay, maybe too much. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty nice as a tree. Now what you're gonna do is shift back, go to object mode, shift curve a cone, same, only 8 vertices. Now bring it to the top. That's to scale. Now what we're gonna do is shift D, Z, this, and shift Z like that. Z. Boom. See? Now what I'm gonna do is shift D, Z, shift R, and we got ourselves a pinecone tree. But now this is not over, because I'm gonna do this. Do this. S to scale, do this. S to scale, do this. S to scale, shift J to only do this. For the down part, shift J to do this. Okay, now it's looking. Shift J. Oh, so sorry. S shift J. Okay, now select everything. It's the fun part. Go into edit mode, Go to vertex select. Now select boom, boom. Okay, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and no. 1, 4. And let me just select this all. Now I'm just gonna do something simple. Now press 1, GC, and boom! Look at that. Some definition. Also I think I'm gonna do this one as well. Select. Go to 1, ZZ, and boom. Pinecone tree, boys. Also, the bottom is looking a bit fat. Let's go to object mode. This one, go to edit mode. This, just make it this. There. Boom. Pinecone tree. Now for Pinecone tree, what I'm gonna do is, okay, go back to object mode. Now select every single this, turn them to 1, give them material tree color, go to UV editing, go S0. Now give them this color. As for the, go back to object mode, select that, go to edit mode, select, oh, I didn't set material, tree color. Select as 0, boom. There we go. There. That's our Pinecone tree. Way better than this shit, but still. Control J. There we go. Our Pinecone tree. I mean, I can work on this a little bit more, but yeah, this is too ugly. Maybe if I just lower it a little, go back to edit mode. Yeah, delete. No, like this, and this one. Delete edges. Yeah, delete these edges. This one. Edges, and select the whole thing. Oops, sorry. Select the whole thing and bring it down here. A little bit at the top. And now what I'm going to do is select this, and bridge edge loops. Boom. Now maybe it looks slightly better. Yeah, because it's a small tree with that. Yeah, it's a small tree with that small. Now it looks a little bit better. Okay, next one. Okay, you know what? This time I feel a bit fancy, so I'm gonna make a bonsai tree. You guys remember bonsai tree? It looks a bit curvy and stuff. For this one, I'm gonna use a different method. As you can see, for each tree, I've used different method. For this one, I used plain on cube and icospheres. This one I used cylinder and cones. And for the next one, I'm gonna go a bit advanced and still try to keep it low poly. I'm gonna use skin modifier. Now, if you guys don't know what skin modifier is, it's fine. Just watch. First, select a plane. Okay, go to edit mode. Press M to merge at center. Now, go to vertex select and make sure you do this. Vertex selection is super necessary because if you don't, it's gonna mess up the whole thing. Now, just extrude it. Just extrude your vertex to maybe like this, a little bit like this. Try to make a nice little S shape that you can use actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this and this and this and this. Then I'm gonna start back from here, go something like that. Start from here, go this way, and boom. And then I'm gonna start from here and go this way like this. Also, you know what? Let's subdivide that. Subdivide is where when you make a small division between two things, and just this is looking nice. This one's too curvy. I'm just gonna turn that a little bit. So this okay. Now you might think, yo, that's not even a stick figure. What the hell is that? And don't worry, I got you. This is our bonsai. So what you could do, you see this wrench? Go there, add a modifier, go to generate, put skin modifier. Boom. Now that's not what we're here for yet. Because I'm gonna do is check for defects. Select the whole thing. For Alt Z for X-ray. Now for this, if you want to scale it, you cannot do S. It's not gonna work like that. You can use Control A, and that will help you scale it. And so why am I making it fatter? Because that's gonna remove some issues. Or I can go thinner. Yeah, thinner seems better at removing the issues. Let's go a bit thinner. Okay. Okay, we got our bonsai now. This okay. Let's look nicer. For these there you go. Okay, now this this is looking way better now. Okay, we got our bonsai root, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to object mode, turn off X-ray, looking pretty nice. I'm gonna go to materials and give it tree color. Okay, tree color, done. This, edit mode, select it all. Alright, yeah, why am I kidding? Apply the modifier or it won't take effect. Now if you go to edit mode, look at that. It's got some polygons, like a lot of polygons, but not what we want. So go to face select mode and I'm gonna give it some definition. Not forget, let's go back a little. I think I can do better while the modifier is up, because doing that manually is gonna be suck. Okay. Control A and turn on this. Control A, or I always forgot, turn on proportional editing. Look at that, that's looking much finer. Okay, bonsai tree. And now select this, go to Shift G and amount of connected edges. What it's gonna do is gonna select all of them dots vertexes which have only one connection, so the top ones and the bottom ones. Just deselect it, we don't need that. So with proportional editing on, we're gonna scale it down a little, not too thin, but that works, right? Nope, a little bit more, a little bit more, come on. I think that's looking nicer. Yeah, look at that, the bonsai tree is looking nicer already. Now just scale it down a little bit. Okay, this is now looking like a proper tree. Now that's done over, turn off X-ray mode. I think this is good. Now what I'm gonna do is go back to object mode, apply this. Now to make it even nicer, I'm gonna do something fun. I'm just gonna use a subdivision surface modifier, and look at that. You just turn this, look at this. We went from this to this just by using skin modifier. Skin modifier is really helpful even when you're making character models. I'm gonna show it later, but not today. But yeah. Now here's a little bit problem you're gonna face. Like, look at that. That does not look like a tree stem. It looks bad. So what I'm gonna do is very simple. I'm gonna select this, go to edit mode, and you see I'm gonna select this. Okay, not this. I mean, even if you're in the modifier, the game still, I mean, Blender still thinks that you're in your normal poly, just the surface looks subdivided. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it edge crease. I'm just gonna make it look sharper. Like, to go this, and you can also do it by Shift E, but I like to do it like this. Like, this edge crease, go there and just flatten it. See, from this, go this, just flatten it out. Boom, like that. It's totally flat, and now it's looking nicer. You can think, yo, those purples, are they gonna go away? Obviously, right? Just click object mode, boom, they're gone. It's only gonna show up in edit, but because you're gonna need that to know that we put a crease there to make the edges look sharp. Now the bonsai is half ready. I'm also gonna apply the okay, reapply the modifier. And sometimes I make mistakes, but it's fine. Go back to object mode and make sure the viewport and render are same. So one, apply, boom. Our bonsai is ready. Now I'm gonna do what I call is I get a icosphere. To the icosphere, I'm gonna make it 3, like nice. Now I'm gonna get my icosphere up with proportional on. Go to edit mode and 7, 9. This is the bottom vertex. Now look from this and G. Where's my goddamn proportional? I'll turn on X-ray. GZ. I think this is a little bit. This. Okay, this is what I want. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Oopsie. TZ and okay, this. Now what I'm gonna do is go back to object mode. No, still stays in edit mode, and I'm gonna select these and Control plus. Okay, now you can go to, what I'm going to do is go to front face mode, E to extrude, S to scale. Okay, turn up proportional, S to scale, go down back. Now Control minus, E to extrude, S to scale, go down a bit. Control minus, E to extrude, S to scale, go down. Control minus, E to extrude, S to scale, go down. Control minus, E to extrude, S to scale, GZ minus, Control minus, E to extrude, S to scale, GG minus, okay, GG minus. Looking pretty fashionable, right? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to snapping mode. I'm gonna select to active and then vertex mode, vertex. Now go back to object mode, shift tab to turn on, to get rid of proportional, and okay. All right, I forgot to set origin to geometry. Turn on shift. Shift D. There we go. Shift D and there we go. Shift D and there we go. Snapped. All of them snapped off nicely. Now select them, scale them. Oh, sorry, scale them differently. Nice. Now what I'm gonna do is select these and turn off snapping with shift tab, select individual origin, go back to edit mode and select them RZ, sorry, RZ. Okay, that's not gonna work like that. Okay, RZ. Object mode, select this, edit mode, RZ, proportional on. Is something the matter here? Okay, now it's working. Proportional was the way. Also, you know what? Before I do anything, let's do something else. Select all and then select random. I want to give this a bit more definition. Select, where is select random? Yeah, select random. Now ratio down. Select random, turn down the ratio to 0.15 and then boom. That gives it a bit of definition. Too much. This is going now. Tap into edit mode, go to vertex select, and boom. Too much. There we go. looking nicer already. Now let's do this to all of them. Bit mode, go to face select, select random, and it's a little bit. Vertex selection, RZ, do a little reverse this time. There we go. Do the same for this one. Select faces, select random. As to scale a little bit. Then vertex select, RZ. This much is fine. And then final one. Edit mode, go to selection, select random. And then go, 3S a little bit more, I suppose. Okay, now on RZ. Let's go reverse. Not too much. This is fine. Okay. Now go back to object mode. Select this and go to material, tree color. Same. Tree color. Tree color. Tree color. Now tree color. Select it. Edit mode. Select as 0. Let's go like this, or you could do something like this. Let's see. U project from B binds as X0. There we go. Now bring it over here. What I'm going to do is rotate it and put it somewhere like this. Go to shading. Instead of linear, try the smart. Okay, doesn't work with this texture. It's on someone. If you add a gradient texture, you could do gradient too. Since mine is not gradient, so I don't think it's possible. So I'm just gonna do this. Object mode, edit mode as as 0. Put it over here. Okay, there we go. Object mode, edit mode, select. Yeah, this one over here. Why does it look deeper color? Okay, over here. Okay, object mode, this one, edit mode, select it all. Now unwrap. Select it all as 0. Okay, maybe this. Now you might think, yo, this ain't low poly. This is pretty high poly. I mean, this is still low poly from industry standards, but if you want to go even more low poly, you can go modifier, add a decimate modifier, and you can do collapse. Oops, too much color. Look at that. It's removing. Let's do 0.1. Looks bad. Low poly. Also, or let's do 0.2. Yeah, this one's looking better. Less vertices. If you look at the try, it only has If we just select this thing, it doesn't show try count, it shows the whole thing. But let me try. This doesn't even have 1000 tries. But if you want, you can go 1.5 and still looks good. Yeah, I'm just gonna or subdivide this right here. Doesn't go better than this, but I personally would take this one. But if you really want, you can take this one. Yeah, pretty nice. See, only 535 faces. This is as low poly as it gets, man. Now we made bonsai, so I'm not gonna apply it. I'm gonna keep it like this, and we're gonna put some, what you might call it, some, yeah, some, okay, what does it say in English? Roots. Yeah, roots. Sorry, English is not my first language. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take out some roots, and okay, turn on proportional. Boom, increase it a little. Now face, Control R. Now for this, turn it small, turn it smaller, and turn it the smallest. Why is it not working? Okay, there we go. Now to give it some more definition, what I'm going to do it, put it like that, put it like that, and this boy can go there. Roots. We can do the same. 1, 2, get 8, right? So we can do 4, or we can do it like this. The small one, go like that, and that. Okay, that was bad. Go like this. As to scale, go down, go like this. As to scale, down like that. Go like this. As to scale, down. Boom. That's a small one. For this one, I'm gonna do the definition. Oops. Just fill that extra geometry. Do not do that. Okay, that's some root. And finally, let's make a fat root. 3. Boom. And then boom. Let's do it like that. Do like this. SX0. SX0. Now we can just do this and boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it like that and put it like this. Put a bit more geometry because it looks weird, man. Otherwise, Control R. Put it like what? Boom. Okay, now go back to object mode. Our bonsai tree is pretty ready. Looks nice. Looks good. And this is the final tree. Go back to object mode, man. Now, select all that. So that, make sure this is the active selection. Control Z, and boom. Bonsai tree. Turn it small. Boom. Or don't turn it small. You know what? We can do better, you know? We can make it, this one's bigger. Yeah. Edit mode. Press L. Make it bigger. Or go like that. Yeah, we can do that. We can totally do it. And this one can go bigger. Press L, make it bigger. Press L, make it okay. Press L, make it bigger. Now this one, press L, make it smaller. Boom. Better. Looks nicer. And look at that geometry. Still pretty low poly, but if you want to go even more low poly, you know what to do. Go decimate. 0.1 or no. 0.1 is too much. Let's do 0.2. Boom. Decimated. Still looking low poly. Still looking awesome. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep two versions of this. First is the medium low poly, and second one is decimated, because people might want that. There, apply, boom. These are the 4 trees. But this thing needs work. Or not. Nah, it's fine the way it is. This is just better, in my opinion. Also, you can do even more shenanigans if you have like alpha image texture, but that's pretty advanced stuff. I don't think that's gonna be okay for the first video. So yeah, these are the trees that you'll be looking at. Okay, so I think this is a good point to stop the first video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to. No pressure, man. There's no pressure for subscription, so if you want to subscribe. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you. And if you enjoy it, make sure you tune in for future videos. And this is gonna be pretty much daily, or unless I'm sick or busy, I'm gonna try to upload daily. Also, everything will be available in my shop. These trees will be for free. Yeah, all of them will be for free in my ClearDepth shop. I'm gonna put the link in description if you want to watch. If you want to get them, the FBX version with textures, up to you. And yeah, with that, the video is ended, and see you in the next video, I suppose. Goodbye, lads.